Warthog Princess, and welcome to another lug video. This one was special request from Suzy, who asked to take a look at the Lug Wallets. So now that I have gotten at least one of each of the ones I'm going to get, we can take a look at them. So let's go small to big. And we'll start with the Minuet in Wildflower Multi. This is obviously not counting the coin purse because it's not really a wallet, but this one has a coin slot on the outside, nice sleek zippers, and it has plenty of room for coins in here. And I do like this material and this gusset gives it a really nice space. On the front, it has a snap closure with a little strap. You have a slip pocket on the front, and that's plenty big for cards. And also, a little side note, as we're getting into this, what I've just slipped in there is a really cute little flashlight. I saw these on Lug Nut TV's video, and they're just little like credit card flashlights. I got on Amazon. They have a little press to operate, and look how bright it is. I mean, it's really bright. Anyway, they just arrived today, and I got two of them. I got these colorful cats because I thought it would match things, and then the pink flowers, but they're identical. And they do, like, you have to hold it to keep it on, but look, it fits perfectly, and it matches. Matches my wallet, so it fits perfectly right in that front slot. So I was just kind of doing that. And the other thing I grabbed, again, total side note, is I grabbed this Victorinox. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but it's a Swiss card, like Swiss Army knife, whatever. And it's a multi-card, so it's kind of like a multi-tool, but on a card. And you can kind of see through all the pieces. You got a magnifying glass, you have scissors, little portable scissors, so they're really cool. You got, actually it has a flashlight as well. This one is on the end and you can leave it on and off. It has a little, like screwdrivers. It has 4 different heads on it. The Phillips aren't really a true star, but they do have 4 corners that you can use as like a little screwdriver. Wouldn't do any heavy work, but basic stuff. It has a ruler along the edge. It has a little knife, which you can use, like a little pick, and it's not really a nail file, but it is a little Swiss Army knife, and that slides in there. And then you have a pair of tweezers. They're so cute. You have a pin, like poke things or pin something together, and then you have a pen you can write with, and I tested it, it does work. So anyway, really nifty little thing, and I thought that would be a nice thing to have. Now realize because it does have a knife, you cannot take this on the airplane, but you could put it in your check bag since you could still travel with it. And of course, if the light fits, then this fits, but I just kind of wanted to see, sure enough. So that's one thing I could use this external pocket for on this, otherwise I'd put receipts or something in there. When you open up the wallet, you have like a dollar slot, if you will. And then you have 3 card slots here. The front is the clear window. And then you have 3 more on the other side. And then you have 2 slots behind it and 2 slots going this way behind this side. So lots of little places to shove things. And it does have a little give. It's only 1 snap, but there's a little slack in the strap, but you're not gonna be able to bulk it out too much, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to close it. So, and this is consistent with all of them. These little clear ID windows, I wish that they were like the Vera ones that has that little like hole cut out of them so that you can push your card out, because sometimes that's just harder to get out. But anyway, still cool. So that's the Minuet in Wildflower Multi, like I said. So small wallet. Sorry, I'm sweating. I just got out of the shower. It was supposed to be 114 today. I don't know what the high was. When I checked it this afternoon, it actually was much cooler than expected. It was like 100, 101. But we had some storms roll through last night and today, so I think it's probably why it was a little cooler. So this next one is the Splits. This is in Heather Gray. Has this nice twirly quilting on it, or the cloud quilting, I think it is. And on the back, same thing, same coin slot. And this one has 2 compartments. It's a fairly simple wallet, but it is secure. You have, on the one part, it opens fully. So you have your dollar slot here. You have 2 slots on this side facing that way. And then you have 2 slots facing that way on that side, plus 2 more in the vertical. And it is RFID. These are all RFID, by the way. So that's the front compartment that opens flat. Then the other compartment is cards. Oop, silica. Anyway, so we got 3, 5. You have a gap right here as well in the top. So you can put more stuff in there. 7, 10, 13, 16 card slots, plus the spaces between. So you can really put a lot of stuff in this wallet. Or you can put other things in there, like flashlights and multi-tools, and they fit just fine. Now, I probably wouldn't put this in there if I'm jamming up that wallet, because if it's pressed, you know, it's pressed to operate. So anywhere that it's gonna be compressed, I wouldn't want it, because it's just gonna waste your light. And these are waterproof, so that's cool. But they also, you can't change the batteries, so when they're dead, they're dead. You don't want it sitting in your wallet being activated. So, side note there. All right, this is the Rodeo in Bloom Black. This one is the one that usually gets paired with the Ranger. In fact, that's where I bought it, as a pair with the Ranger. But this one has a removable wristlet strap. This is the first wallet in size up that we get that. And it attaches right here in the corner back, off and on fairly easily. If you have a Coupe, this is one source to get your wristlet straps without having to buy extras. And I just love this Bloom Black. As with the Trend, you have your coin slot on the back. And then this has one zipper compartment. This one's not odd, but it's a different size. So there's no full-length dollar slot across it. You have 4 card slots here. The front is the clear ID. Behind that, you have 2 slots going the other way. And then on this side, you have 2 slots up front. You have a middle slot, and then you have behind, and you have 2 more card slots against the back wall. So this is your big compartment. So you got to decide where you're going to put your dollars, but you're going to have to fold your dollars in half to like put them here or up in this compartment, wherever you want to put them. So it does hold a fairly good amount of cards, and it does, you know, zipper everything in. So for me, this is a part-time wallet. That's not my everyday kind of wallet. The next one is the Tram in Heather Gray. This one has the chevron quilting. Just actually the Rodeo does too. We didn't talk about it, but they both have the chevron quilting. And again, you know, the Heather is a different material. It's really nice. This is the first time that it's a straight. All the other ones have a little curve to them. I don't know why or what that means, or what. It's fine in any case, but this one's just a straight slot. And, oh, maybe that's why. This one doesn't have a gusset either. So I do like this one a little bit less, but, you know, it's plenty big. You can get in there. And I like that interior print. All the Heathers have different prints, it seems like. But this one is the feathered one. Okay, so on the front, you have a snap strap. And it does have, you see, you got a little bit of expansion capability on this one, unlike on the Minuet where you just have one snap. So when you open this up, you have a clear ID window and 1 more card slot behind it. And then you have this big slip here. This is supposed to be capable of holding your phone, but my phone does not fit. I have the 6S Plus. And then you have slot behind, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 card slots coming down this way. So a lot of space to put things, but it's just a snap closure. And then you have your zipper compartment. So for me, that's where I'm putting my money. And the zipper does come around the bend, so you can open that up and get into it. Now you get a good look at the pattern, the pretty florals in there. So this pattern also would look really good with the Heather Indigo. But anyways, that has a different one. And I like that one too, but here we go. So that is the Tram. It's a great sort of a mid-size wallet. It's thin profile, so it can go a lot of places, but it doesn't fit my phone. The next one, the Splits XL, again with the cloud quilting. This is the first one of the wallets from Lug that fits my phone, and that's fine. And this one also has a removable wristless strap. This one's Heather Gray, has a nice big slot on the back to the gusseted slot. But here's what I was talking about. See the different interior? This is your tan foulard instead of the floral print. So I just find it interesting, the consistency or lack thereof of different things. But this one has 2 zipper compartments. Obviously I haven't used it yet. I just got all these. This one has a big slot right here behind it. And actually that's where I put my money. I'm using this wallet right now, not this one, but I'm using my black one. And I put my dollars here behind that slot. And then you have card slot plus 4 more slots. And then you have a pen elastic right down the middle. I should put that in there, protect my plastic. And then this side right here, you can use it for a lot of different things, but this is where your phone fits. And even my big phone fits very nicely right there. And it does close, no problem. It zips up real nicely. If you like multi-stack all these and it gets a little bulky, I think it still will close. It has enough slop or give in there. I think it works fine. Works fine for me anyways so far. So the back pocket is more like an accordion wristlet type thing. Again, I've got all my desiccants in there, but they're a mirror image of the sides. You have big slots, and then you have 6 card slots here and 6 here, so 3 and 3. And then in the middle, you have 3 more there and 3 more there, sort of opposite each other. And there's no divided middle, so that's it right there. That's very nice. It holds a lot of stuff. I'm not even using all the compartments. Also, in case you're wondering, the phone does as well fit back here in either side of the big section. So you can put it there and it zips up just fine. So you've got some carriage options here, but this is definitely a grab and go. It could be your total wristlet. Next up, we have the tandems, and I have 2. I have a snap and a zip. And they're basically the same size, but I do think that the snap is just slightly smaller, and it could just be me, but I do think it is slightly. So let's look at the similarities and differences. Right off the bat, on the front, they are quite similar. They both have the phone slip on the front. The phone does fit very nicely right in the slip, and it's secure. I mean, it's not just gonna, like, I can shake it. It's not just gonna fall out. You have to really shake it. This one has the snap closure. This one has a zip around. That's fine. On the back, like if we take them identical and we turn the whole thing around, they're actually opposites. Like one has the zipper on one end, like if you put the opening facing up, yeah, so one's up, one's down. I don't know why they did that, honestly. Since I'm right-handed, I like to open it this way, which is backwards. I've said it before. This opens backwards. It should open this way. Just me. But based on this being the front and the top, and holding it like a book, this is where the zipper should be. The other thing I will say, this zipper is also backwards, because you look at all of the other wallets and look at where it starts. It starts near you and unzips away. This one is the opposite. So why is this one different? I don't get it, because it goes right back on the other ones the other way. So this annoys me. I haven't even used it yet, but it annoys me already. So it opens backwards. It's fine, it works. It does have, again, that removable wristlet strap, but this time it has its own little loop there rather than a hole in the side binding of the wallet. Okay, inside, take our clear ID out for a second. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on one side and 8 on the other of your card slots. Then you have the big slips behind, plenty of space to put lots of things, and then you have this lovely pen slot right down the middle. And you can really stuff this up with a lot of stuff because you're gonna zip it closed. So one thing to be aware of is if you have it really full of stuff just jammed in there, and then you just unzip it to open it, that stuff can just fly out. So do recommend you put it behind the little covers to at least not have it just fly out when you open up your wallet. But yeah, if I could just go there. But yeah, so the zippers are backwards. I mean, it's something I can cope with, but it just annoys me. It just does. I'm a creature of habit, I'll tell you. Okay, so the snap, it opens like a book. That works fine. This zipper also is, I guess it's on the opposite end because of where the strap attaches here. Now that I see that, that does make sense why it's here. But I would have almost honestly rather just seen the zipper start lower or find another way to attach it, because this, I mean, who's gonna do that with, I mean, it's just weird. Not to complain, it's just not gonna be my favorite weld, I'll tell you that. This one is an older version. This is Fireworks Navy, really cool print. On the outside, it does say Live, Laugh, Love, embroidered on the binding there, which I think is really cool, nice touch. I don't know how durable the embroidery is, like if that's gonna wear and fray, I don't know. But that's okay, because this is not gonna be a high use item. This will be a special case with my red, white, and blue. So this one has less card slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it has one less. And it does not have a clear ID window. It has the same slots behind as the other did, and the same pin slot down the middle. But it also doesn't have the edging on the slots. Like, they're finished edge with a seam, but you can see on here, this has this fabric edge on it, and this one is just a finished edge. It doesn't have that extra edging. So, just differences. But I think they have roughly the same capacity. Look at desiccants flying everywhere. I guess I could take them out. I do live in Arizona, but honestly, I try to just leave it all intact until I use things. Okay. Next wallet. This one I just got, and this is the first of the wallets that actually can be a crossbody as well. This is the Kickflip 3 in Concord grape, or Concord purple. I was going to say grape. It's Concord purple. Couple things about this. One is, you'll notice, like, I automatically go to straighten that front. It looks like it's crooked. I do think it is slightly crooked, but I also think it's just partly the way that this side was folded. Like, if I push it down, it does have the fabric there. It just needs to be trained to stay in place, because it keeps pulling up. So I will keep working on that, because crooked is not good for me. Anyway, this one has a removable, adjustable crossbody strap, so shoulder or crossbody. It's a decent width, actually, which is cool. And you can, Frankenstein this to other bags as well. Yeah, but I don't like the way this connects, because, I mean, these are fine, and I don't mind that it's on the back side of it, except that when it hangs, it kind of tilts forward, which is kind of annoying. If it's against your body, it's not going to allow it to tilt much, but the way that these are, they kind of block access to that slip pocket. You can see the slip pocket goes all the way past and around them. I just think if these were mounted somewhere higher, like on the upper seam or something, then you could actually use that pocket for more. I do think it would be great, because I could actually put my phone in there, because it does fit in there just fine. So for quick access, I could have my phone right there in a slip. But I can tell you that it's just not convenient to get in and out of there. Maybe when it's worn in a little bit more, that might go in and out easier. Because of where those loops are, and then you also have to be concerned about it scratching your stuff. So definitely screen out, whereas normally I would put it screen in. Whatever. Okay. The other thing is, this back pocket has a nice zipper access. You've got all this room in there, and then you have a separate little card slot inside, which gives you access to the card window outside. So that's cool. So if you want something like quick access, like maybe you have a bus pass or something that you gotta scan or getting in, I think it's great. Nice little option. If you do put this pocket really stuffed, it rounds out that bag. So like when you have this strap in here, it kind of bulges out that back and rounds the back. It's fine. Okay, let's get into the meat of the wallet though. So you have this as kind of a trifold. You have open, it's a snap, a magnetic snap, and it opens up like that. There's nothing really on the magnet side. In the middle you have 7 card slots. You have a pen elastic right here. You have one slip here, it's just a clear ID window. There's no big slip behind it. It looks like it, but there isn't. So that actually could be better utilized. If it was me designing it, I would love to see a big slip right behind there, so I could put my dollar bills in there, so that I have my cards, my bills, my ID all in one place. and I could just flip that and do it. The other thing that would allow you to do is if there was just that big slip behind there, like you could still have the clear ID, but you had the big slip, you could use that front as a checkbook cover as well. Just slide your checkbook right in there, and then you have all of that right there. And it's still secure. I mean, it's a pretty good magnet. So just some thoughts I have on that. Well, I haven't used it yet, but that's what I think. And I don't really carry my checkbook around, but when I'm traveling, I would. And so that would be a good thing. Now, this wristlet strap is fine. I think it's a good size for this wallet. I like that it's a little bit thinner. Actually, it's perfect. But it's not removable. It's part of the zipper pull. So that's okay, but like when you're using it as a crossbody, you don't always want a little tail hanging down. So I just think that's kind of silly. Removable on this one would be a good thing, I think. Then when you open it up, it's that same accordion style. You have 2 big slips, a bunch of card slots. In this case, you have 16. So you have 4, 4, 4, and 4. And then you have gap on each side. In the middle, you have a clear, so you can see my finger back behind it, a clear middle section where you can put your coins and stuff. Because of the back pockets, you don't have a separate coin slot. You could use this one as a coin slot though. It's up to you. All right, so that is the Kickflip, my crooked Kickflip. All right, next one. Now we're getting into the other convertibles. So we've got the Coupe and the Roundabouts. These aren't necessarily wallets, but they can be. And so because they're just small enough, I think, anyways, I included them in this review because it made sense to me. So this is the Coupe, everybody's favorite house bag. The Coupe in Wildflower Multi. And this one has two pockets. And it's a pretty simple bag. It's not a true wallet, but you can use it well enough. Has a nice, good wide strap for crossbody. That is removable. It does not come with the wristlet strap. So if I was providing feedback, I would say, and I have, that this should have, it should come with a wristlet strap because this is a perfect wristlet size little thing, actually. So in the front pocket, it's just a pocket, but you can put, smaller wallet pieces. You can certainly put, all these. You can put your beautiful little Minuet right inside there, and look at that, lickety split. There you go. So that's great. You also can take your Tram, put the Tram inside there. It fits very nicely, well within. You can put the Rodeo in there. Fits very nicely even with the strap. And you can put the splits in there as well. So all of those fit. Let's see, I think the rest are too big. Definitely not putting that in there. Ooh, let's try the splits. No. And definitely the Kickflip won't fit. But there you go. So all of your smaller wallets will fit inside of here. And then the back of it, you kind of do have a little bit of a built-in wallet. You have a clear ID window, just one card slot, clear ID window, and then you have a privacy pocket back here. So again, not a true wallet, but you can use it. You got your belt bag option and your crossbody option, shoulder bag. So pretty simple, but I include this in the wristlets, and a wristlet can be a wallet. So to me, that's my logic. So there you go. All right. So next size up, we have the Roundabout, and the Roundabout and the Roundabout 2 are very, very close in size, but you can see the Roundabout is just slightly smaller than the second version. I don't know, but maybe 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 inch, about the same height, but yeah, slightly smaller. So this one is in Peacock Multi. It's a fun pattern. We have taken a close look at this. On the front, I have my opposing tails, and on the back, I have my opposing heads. I think that worked out pretty well. I really would love to have the perfect intact peacock right on the front, offset or what. No, but this is a pretty good alternative. So for me, I'm happy. You can see it does come with the wristlet strap. And I think this is maybe where I get that idea, besides just my common sense, that the wristlet strap would be good on the Coupe because, this is bigger and it comes with a wristlet strap. And the even bigger one comes with a wristlet strap. So why doesn't the Coupe come with one? Just my thoughts. Okay, but this one, the crossbody mounts are up on top of the bag. I do think there's a risk of those pulling out if you're carrying around a lot of stuff and it's heavy. The newer version is way improved, and you have the loops on the side, and it's got some reinforcement there. So it's out of the way, and it also is in a much better position. Plus, then when you're using your wristlet strap, it's in a better position as well, versus like on the top, it's just sort of awkward. So even when it, it's just awkward. Okay, so let's look at the bag itself. First thing you have front pocket zipper right here. This is your fleece lined pocket, which is where you put your phone or your glasses, whatever you want. It is a tight fit for me with my big phone. Oh, look, I match my phone case. Simple minds are easily entertained. But it does fit, but it takes a little maneuvering for me. Now again, once it's a little more worn in, that might be easier. So we shall see, but it does fit and it does work there. I might honestly instead put my sunglasses there because that's another alternate use, because that is padded and fleece lined. And then I put this is the crossbody strap in the back, but I could instead put my phone back there because that is a perfect fit. So as long as I'm not using it as a wristlet, which I probably wouldn't do too much. If I'm using it as a crossbody or a belt bag, that's fine. That is perfect. So yeah, your belt bag straps in this case are kind of just buried within that. And this isn't the best view of the inside pattern, but even the inside pattern is pretty peacock tail feathers or whatever, different colors. So we'll look some more at that when we get to that part. We'll put the strap back in there. Then you have two additional compartments. Your front main compartment is your wallet, your built-in wallet, and it zips all the way down the side, and then it sort of a drawbridge, I think they call it drawbridge out, and you have a really nice wallet. You do have another fleece lined compartment here. It's only fleece lined on one side, but that is the second place really, or third place in this case, where you can put your phone or your glasses as well. For me, this is a tight fit. You have to like really pull that elastic out to get the phone in. Not worth it for me, because you're gonna go through the zipper and then, no. You could with the smaller phone, or you could put your glasses here and your phone there. I've already decided glasses here, phone there. They're both quick access. So back to the wallet. Something else in the slip, and then you have a nice compartment in front of that. You have the other compartment, and then you have big slip here. That's so you put your cash if you want. You have 8 card slots, 4 and 4. Then on the opposite side, you have 4 more, plus a clear AD window that faces in the vertical, so perpendicular to those. And then on the back side, there's no slots, but you do have this whole space. So nice big compartment, nice big gusset. So if you're wearing it a crossbody or even as a belt bag, there it is. You just open it up and you can really see everything that's in your wallet. It's actually really nice. Really pretty. And I love that they have this exterior pattern as the trim on the tops of the slots, because it just pops really nicely with that lighter interior. I really like that. So there's that. And then you have, of course, coin slot in the middle. Normal. Okay, that's the front compartment. Single zipper on this one. The aft compartment is your main compartment, or your, do other things with. It has a pretty good gusset as well. So not quite the same drawbridge, but definitely easy access. This one is plastic lined all throughout, and then it has these elastics, which I suppose you put makeup there. Not me, because I don't really do makeup, but I would have a pen, a chapstick, hand sanitizer spray, and probably a different version of, antiseptic or something. Something like that I would put in those slots. Then you have a good inch or so. This is, like I said, is the bulk of the depth of your bag. So you have about an inch of stuff space that you can put whatever you want. And then on the back or the middle wall, you have a zipper compartment. And on the Roundabout, this is a mesh front and a plastic back. On the Roundabout too, I think it's plastic and plastic, but just a little bit different. But it does have a gusset on one side, so it has some depth to that as well. Anyway, so I hope you can kind of see why I would say, yeah, this is a wallet as well, because it literally has the built-in wallet, little step above the Coupe, even though it's bigger. So that's that one. And then the Roundabout 2, whoa. Roundabout 2 is very similar, but slightly different. We've already touched on one of the things, which is where it attaches. The back straps are same, they're inside that pocket. And I do think the same thing, I would put, well, let's talk about it, because this pocket is big enough that it's not quite the same battle putting the phone in. You do still have to maneuver it, but look how easy that goes in. You just have to kind of just get that little tilt to get it in versus straight in, but it's pretty easy. So I do think I would use that, but if I'm carrying sunglasses and they're off and on, I might do that and put the phone in the back again. It depends. Yeah, options. Girls got to have options. So zipper pocket on the front, slip pocket on the back, and two main compartments here. Difference is that front compartment is a double zipper on this one, which I really like. And then here's your drawbridge wallet compartment again. And basically the same exact construct inside here. And there's your other one side fleece compartment. So if I'm glasses on and off a lot and I'm not really digging my phone real quick, I would put the phone in the front because that's the thing I'm usually getting in and out the most. But otherwise, my phone does actually fit in this one a little bit easier. You just have to grab that corner to slide the phone in. Once it's in, it has space. So still not my optimum, but it is doable. All right, so that's the front compartment with the double zipper. The back compartment does still have one zipper, and that's fine, but it is, again, the same construct. But as I mentioned, I said I thought it was plastic in front. It is mesh again. So mesh on the front and plastic on the back. So they are the same. They are the same. And again, you see that depth of that section. So that is that. And that is the last one for our wallet review, ending with the Roundabout 2. I do get two of these. I got the heather gray and a bloom black. I just love bloom black. All right. And then I went back after that, before they arrived, and thought, I need the Peacock to go with my Huggy Chuggy. And so I did. I got the older style. Plus it gave me the two sizes. Anyway, enough about that. So thanks for watching. I hope that answers your questions, Suzy. And for anyone else that has any wallet questions or comments, please do feel free to leave a note below or send me an email anytime. Hope you're doing well. Stay safe. Washi washi and have a great week. Bye for now.